Okay, welcome back. And today I thought I would show off this Mego Superman. It's a 14 incher, all misses. Um, Most women will tell you that 14 inches is probably too much. So if you've only got half that, don't feel insecure. 6 inches or 7 inches is the average apparently. But yeah, let's just leave that there. Um, if you like 7 inches, put a thumbs up on the video. If you like 14 inches, put a thumbs down. I don't bloody know. So yeah, this is the Mego 14-inch figure. Superman classic figure. I got this and I was in kind of two minds whether to return it or keep it. It does have a little bit of damage on the emblem, and the seller did knock off a few quid. It's got a few little, you can't even see. It's got a few little holes. I'm thinking, oh, well, that's gonna deteriorate over time. But I thought, fuck it, I'll get it, because my idea was to make a custom Action Man, and I'd already started with this Ken doll. I got the trunks somewhere many years ago. The stickers I got recently, and then you can see it's not very good. It's peeling off. I could use some fabric glue for that, make a better job. But I just thought I'd put it there temporary, see how it looks. It's not too bad. It's kind of like the Mego, the vintage Mego look. I don't know where I got this leotard from. It was in a job lot. I think it was off a Cindy or a Barbie originally. And these boots I got recently, they're original Action Man Bullet Man boots, missing the rockets on the back. These are quite rare actually, so not sure what to do. My intention, to say, for the Mego, I'll get it out in a second, was to take the outfit off him and stick him on an Action Man. I could use this outfit on the Action Man, but I think the belt might be a little bit too tight. I'm not sure where this come from. Some Mattel figure maybe, or if anybody knows, let me know. But yeah, I think that would be a bit too, what's the word, skinny for this Action Man. So I thought, let me get this Mego figure and strip it down and use the outfit, because it was, I think it cost me, I think it was £35. You can get it cheaper. There's a site, I'll put a link below if you want to get it. I think with postage it was about £31 on this other site, and if you bought two figures it worked out cheaper. You could get them, you get free postage basically. I think they were £27.99 each. So I got another Superman and I got another figure, which I'll show in a forthcoming video. But I was going to send this one back, and I thought, let me keep the other Superman as is, and then I'll use this one for a custom. It was kind of my idea in the first place. But it does look a nice figure. The belt, as you can see, is just printed on. Has got this little yellow bit of plastic there. The boots on it do look a bit bigger than your standard sort of Action Man boot. I will get it out eventually. I've got these jack boots, these German jack boots, that I was going to use some paint, some of the the Airfix type paints, what they called. They oil-based paints? No, they are enamel paints. I was going to paint these red with some enamel boots, enamel paints. So I thought that would look like kind of vintage Mego look. The vintage Mego figures themselves do go for quite a bit of money. And I thought, well, why use an old vintage figure when these new ones are about? They are slightly bigger. But eventually I will unbox it and show it to you. So shall we do that now? yes, let's do it. So I'm cutting the tab as we speak, and just talk amongst yourselves. How you all doing? You enjoying the lovely weather? Right, I could show you the box. That would be entertaining, wouldn't it? I'll tell you a sad story while I'm unboxing this. When I was a little kiddie, I remember getting a Superman figure one Christmas, and it's quite a rare figure now. It was made in Italy. And I could put a link up. I think there's one on eBay at the moment. I don't think it will be selling anytime soon because it's about £700 or £800. Very rare figure in its box. And I got one back in the 80s. In the 80s. And it was blown plastic, like hollow, brittle plastic. And it was very cheap, very nasty. Superman figure. And the local kids, destroyed it. I took it out to play, as you do, Christmas Day, and they bloody wrecked it. So I'm kind of making up for past traumas with all these figures, I think, and quite a deprived childhood. I was talking to my ex the other day about it, about how the kids today are quite spoiled. It's bloody rich coming from me. I'm just an overgrown big kid, spoiled kid. But yeah, the kids are very spoilt today because they don't really appreciate the things they get. They get a lot. They get a lot of money spent on them, a lot more in comparison to what we did. Speaking for myself anyway, as a kid from the 70s, times were hard, as times are now. But nowadays, parents feel like they're not doing their job properly if they don't spend £300 or £400 on bloody Christmas presents, and that's probably per child. You know, he's got a bit of a package down there, hasn't he? He's got a bit of a lump going on. Superman's pleased to see me. But yeah, I mean, what was the point? Yeah, I think kids are a little bit spoiled. So I was a bit traumatised when my original Superman figure, this elbow won't bend, was damaged. It was literally made of hollow plastic, and it was in the sort of position with his hands, sort of in that sort of up position, flat position. It had a plastic cape and everything. The whole thing was brittle as fuck, and I remember trying to repair it with sellotape, and it looked absolutely mental. It didn't look great to start with. So if I put the link down below, you'll see it. It's an Italian Superman figure. It's not even a figure, it was just a piece of bloody heat blown plastic. But very rare now. 700 notes. So yeah, this is kind of a little explanation into my behaviour, and this is the figure. It's not bad. I think it will look good on an Action Man figure. I'm going to strip it down and stick it on either Mr. Floppy here, he's a bit floppy, or I might stick it on this TB League Fison M34 body to make a sort of more realistic Action Man figure, which I don't really need, but it might look better on that bigger body. Kind of defeats the point of having this. I mean, other people have got this figure and have shown how you make That just looks all sorts of wrong. And you can tighten up the joints because he has got a floppy, let's say better, a floppy midsection. And I mean, I've seen ones that are really bad. I mean, this isn't too bad. The arms are pretty tight, but there is ways of tightening up the joints. You can do karate kicks. The boots are a kind of odd design. They're throwback to the old vintage Megos. I say with a lot of handling, it's that type of material that sort of snags you. If you've got rough skin, it will snag. I say there's a few little pinholes on this this plasticky printed emblem. It's got a nice S shield on the back. So I might do a few things. I might do with this. I might take the cape off and use this as a sort of getting changed Superman. Put a suit on top of the figure and have just this part underneath, and then use this one and use the boots on it. Maybe they might look too big. We'll see. Maybe put the cape on this figure. Anyway, thanks for watching. More nonsense to come. Take it easy. Bye bye.